Let me see. Well, I was about to say Queen's
What's up?
Queen Simone.
Oh my God.
How lighting?
You're lighting good, man. You're lighting good.
Oh.
Perfect.
Because me that struggle.
Nah, man, you're lighting a go on, man. You heard Janella
All right. Hi, Janella. What's up? So we
Hi,
meet
my
again.
darling.
So we
So
meet
good
again.
to see you. I love this girl. I just love how she owns herself. She owns her truth. And it's in the way she dresses, it's in the way she expresses herself. She's not busy with nobody. Big up yourself, Queenie.
You know, we don't know why. All right, get this. I was about to say Queenie, but no, Queen Simone.
Right.
You heard Janella.
Right.
You heard Janella
Yes.
about being happy and living. You know, living to be happy. You heard her story. What you have to say?
Why I love the end. Most of me, I will listen to story. I always want to see, like, you know, the whole journey and the process and the earth and the imperfection and the humanness of the story, the authenticity of the story. I really love it. And she said something very important when she said, love self. That means a lot to me. When she said, you know, she loved herself now and she finally realized that relationship was teaching her something. You know, because the truth is everything we go through in life, we really are prepared with and I take it to our next level. Because one of my mantra is this: every disappointment is a direct indication session for your appointment. And I love when she said that. I love when she said it teach her how to be by herself. Because God always, let me tell you something, the people that do it wrong, them play a role in our life, them fit in the movie to, you know, the purpose, you know. Because remember, say Jesus couldn't get to the cross without Judas, you know. If you look at it from a spiritual perspective, everybody will play a role in our life. Whether them be love way, hate way, criticize way, everything. It was teaching us about self. Because we grow into self, you know. We really grow into ourselves. We're born certain way, but on the journey we have to grow into ourselves. So as so comes now, you know, we have the conviction to can go on and live our life in an authentic manner. I really respect how she deal with the situation and everything about it, especially when she said she find herself, love herself. I'm gonna tell you that relationship was a blessing. It was a blessing.
I think, Queenie,
it is a blessing.
It was. It really, and some people might say, "Are you treat you like that?" and blah blah blah. No, because now I have a clearer picture of what I want.
Right.
And I know it has taught me when you see the red flags, you just run fast.
Right.
You know,
so I am teacher for have man sense, you know.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, I am. So big him up. Yeah,
big up the life.
Don't even call him the jankro. Have him wing them fly. Big him up. Can play a role. No, it's serious. It's a spiritual thing. In play a role in you finding that man. Because now you know what to accept. Now you know what you have to do and what you not to do. You know. And with the baby being lost, it's very sad because I know about miscarriage and stuff like that. But listen, that is also to show you that the relationship that is never meant to be. So God got right back here again, you know, but soon and very soon when the right time by it, because everything is done in divine order. So I really respect the fact that you acknowledge the things there, you acknowledge your mistakes and celebrate your mistake. I don't know why is it that people believe that mistake are one bad thing. Mistake are good something. Because you build from every mistake what you ever make. If it have to play the role for make you have man sense. Yeah.
And Queenie, the thing that as I was explaining earlier to Dara, the biggest thing for me is the self-awareness. Self-awareness, self-love. I'm just very zen. You know what I'm saying over there? Dara, I wonder if we can go home now because we want to catch the rest of the life, you know.
All right.
And curfew start.
You hear her talk about curfew?
You know I worry about curfew. When them say I you, them never say no.
No. Listen, you know, 45 people them arrest last night, you know, girl.
You not get arrested.
All right, Janella. Janella, I want to thank you for sharing your story because I know at least you've touched somebody tonight and you know you motivate somebody to make the next step. So I will allow you to go while you hey brown sugar while you I talk to Authentic Queen, because you know,
sorry,
Queen Simone. 'Cause we all have our rock bottom moments, and while Queen is here to help us, she also has she when you hear Fear One, you know what she talk about. So she's coming from a place of experience. She not just talk.
So so hold on, Dara and Queen. I just want to say, Dara, there is healing in talking about your story. I have spoken about this so many times that every time I talk about it, I just feel good. So I say that to say that I want to encourage you to continue talking about how great of a person your brother is. You understand what I'm saying? And of course, maybe you might not see the lessons now. I don't know, but I don't know if there are any. But I just want to encourage you to keep talking. Yeah? To keep talking. And there will come a time when you wouldn't cry, but you just smile. Like right now, it's a very difficult time for you and the family. Understandable. But then the more you talk about it, that smile is going to come. And that smile is going to come from within because you have his memories and his character. Mwah. Anyway, I'm gone. Bye.
Later.
All right.
Take care, JJ.
Later.
All right.
Bye. Queen. I
Yeah.
know. Janela, me don't know how you have to go.
Dara, take me out. I don't know how to do
Me
it.
don't know how to do it either.
Say.
I don't know how to do it.
Kick me out.
Press the X at the top. Press the X at the top.
There's no X.
All right.
There's no X on this
Yes.
one.
Press the.
Janela,
No X.
Oh, see, you press it.
Yeah.
Listen. So I have Queen on now, Authentic Queen Simone, authentic spiritual speaker. And I am so happy. I've always wanted to have you on the live, but I wanted it to be for something that would be very impactful. And I'm so happy that it is now. It is happening for this, because you saw some of the responses. You know where I'm going. A whole heap of people have some whole heap of burdens that carry around with them. I mean, you and I, we have ours, but when you listen to Freedom One, it's like you want to cry. You have experienced some. Let's talk about your journey to where you are now.
All right, you know what, Dara? When I see the topic and the title, it said overcoming adversities. I always want when the topic and stuff to see if I can, you know, to see what I can do and what kind of value I can add to the listeners and to the viewers and stuff. But like you, first I must say, thank you for having me, and condolences to goes out to you and your family. Me there, I listen to your story and I want to tear up and so forth. And why I may not I lost my grandmother like years back when I was about 10. So we never really get to spend enough time together, but it still impact me. But what really touched me, you know, like I said, everybody have a rock bottom and everybody have lost something. But I have lost my self-esteem. That was my rock bottom, losing my self-esteem. And all of this started, I was born and raised in the inner city community of Almantown, in a yard where them call it Bundong Yard. Why them call it Bundong Yard? It's a professional burnout yard. House no around for Bundong right there, so them call it Bundong Yard, you know? So growing up in there, in my environment, was a lot of persons who bleach them skin. I see the bleaching, you know, I tell you about? Is the bleaching where you bleach right here, so? You're so still black, you know? And your foot black. But I guess that was the trend at the time. Yeah, that I like about in a, like say, 89, 90, one of them year there. So growing up in there, at first it did look kind of weird to me, because I never really understand it as a kid. But what left back in my mind is when my neighbor, because we live in a big tenement yard, my neighbor had a baby. And you know, everybody would have buy them Johnson baby lotion. She bought a Lexus lotion.
The bleaching cream?
Bleaching cream lotion for the baby. Rub it on the baby skin. So, you know, me grew up there, so, and the environment itself, subconsciously and unconsciously, it catch me. So me started, you know, start a fool around with a little something and thing. Because people used to say, Lord God, your face black here, forgetting the thing and the bleaching and wear on. So remember me a little, you know. So me don't really understand. I mean, I hear them and them I say, your teeth whitey, but you're gone black. So when me used to laugh, me used to like, hey, and then when I get conscious, me lock my mouth. Because me never want my black gum for sure. Because when the lady say, your teeth whitey, but you're gone black. You know that little black something there. Some used to feel like say, being black is like something wrong with it. I never really too touch the bleaching cream yet until Me used to walk with some girls and them used to say, Browning to the girls them. And my father and my mother never really have good relationship. So my father never deal with me good. At one point, my father tell me, say, him don't even know if him like me. Him don't like me. You know what him and my mother out, but him just used to take it out on me. So they never really have a good relationship. So you know, so all of that happen, my self-esteem issues. My father tell me all of that. In my environment, them I tell me, say, I'm not good looking, I'm ugly. And then we used to tell me, say, I favor this girl named Tamara, with them call Goatee. Them call her Gang Gang, so she favor goat. So them used to say me and a girl a favor. And you know, say if somebody tell you say favor somebody when you're so good looking, it now make you feel so nice, don't it? Talk to right. So when we go back school, them used to say, that girl, hey, that girl a favor one girl up there, so we're ugly. See the two of them ugly as a matter of fact. We just tell you what them used to say. Because I used to go to clan party. Remember, you know, but born with good self-esteem. Born very confident. When I did young and little, me used to love dance up my little maga foot. And no matter when nobody used to say, my mother used to cheer for me at that time. But when we go living at the inner city community in a Bundong yard now, that's when me see say reality check in and what beauty is. All of them time I'm not aware of my beauty and nothing until people start telling me say, me not look good. Me used to maga and dance, me not care. You know, like a little kid where don't even know so them clothes dirty, but them still, you know, I go on until you tell them, say them clothes dirty. So anyway, my daddy, I'm say everybody, and I remember he'd have this girl who lived from the street round from me, and she used to say, no, say it's a nice, beautiful girl. And I used to say, you too lie. Why I said that is because of what people say, and not only that, because of when me I see, me see everybody I rub out the blackness. I mean, I say nobody I wear the blackness, and the people that I rub out the blackness was the people them when me like. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know, so when you like somebody, them have more influence on you than when you don't like the person. So that girl that tell me some beautiful, she dark skin, but me never too in and out with she. You understand? Me more focused on the people that me want fit in with, and those persons were the persons who have the look where them say it pretty and so forth. And then we go watch the Miss World and Miss Universe and all of these things. And when me look on them and look on in my mirror, I start to say, I true them people are talking. Look how me look and look how them people are look. Me can't enter competition. At that time, I'm tall and skinny, and people used to say I must go do modeling. But to me say, me not do the modeling because one girl tell me say if me have little more looks, me could have go model. So you see, all of these things just in my environment, you know. So you don't know what happened to me, you know. Me go to school now. No, I start touching little bleaching cream because this lady will live up the road see me and said to me, she said to me, hi Trisha, I see you. Yeah, she said to me, you know, say if you'd light skin, you'd have better looking. Jesus. But I liked her. So I said, no, so I hear this too much now in my ear. You know? Yeah, I hear this too much. So I start the process with little toothpaste first. Because I never have the money for buy the bleaching cream yet. Then I start go over little amber. I see the skin come a little light. And then I say, wow, your face cool, Ian. Your face a come. I don't even know what that means, but all I know them say it a come. So I start to say, yeah, man, me a come. And I start rub and so forth. Then I left and go to school now. But as I show you how the self-esteem issue take a little time, I travel along. And how the little, you know, my subconscious mind, I think I'm beautiful and all of these things. So I went to school now. I used to go to Clan Clarty High, and when I reached 6th grade, a teacher come in at the class one day, and Dara, I will never forget it. It is locking on my head. Because it kind of helped me when I did wish for me. Them come into the class and they say, students, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Guess what? I have some exciting news. You guys are going to graduate soon, and I have some nice, handsome, lovely husbands to give you guys. Some point, like you might say, I have one for you, Dara, one for you, Trisha, one for you, Kimberly Lee Taylor, one for you, Alicia, one for you, Manju, and then him go over to a fat girl and say, I don't have none for you. Then him go over there to a short girl, and him say, none for you either. Yes, when him reach me, better you put it where the man say, and none for you, Miss Roden. I feel like I want to disappear out of the classroom. Say it speed, me I tell you. The man tell me, I feel like I want to disappear. Come here and say, Jesus Christ, that mean a man never want me. Me black, me ugly, and plus the teacher tell me, say nobody know out there for me. That's how me interpret it. Because remember, you know, me did already have the self-esteem issue, and then him come say it. But then I realized that what he had said was just like, it's like, for example, the manifestation of when me in my subconscious mind, so him just act it out. Because before he reach me I say, I wonder what I say. So you see it, all of them look at self-esteem issues there, deep down and stuff like that. And separate apart from that, when I just go to school, I'm in a 7th grade. And I'm a self-taught reader. I teach myself how to read with graphical image, like pictures. I never know how to read. I never understand words, but I used to love look at pictures. So I used to use, like, when I say picture, I say, oh, the apple is in the tree. That's how I learn how to read until I could have figured out how to deal with the word part of it. So when I go to school now in a 7th grade at Clancarty High, yes, Alisa, Clancarty High, a girl come to me, and there was an exam, and I passed the exam, and she come to me and she said, you know, some things say you did dance. I said, why you say that? She said, because you speak patois, and you come from the ghetto. Some of us always think, say, people will come from the ghetto and speak patois dance. Some say, who tell you that? She say, her grandmother tell her that. Some say, well, your grandmother tell you wrong, because guess what, I get more than you, babe. And then me and her become friends, like, we start to socialize and things like that. So, picture this, look on this now. Me black, me ugly, and my language not so righteous. That is when I come up the understanding that patois was associated with the dances. All along me never know, you know, so when me attack, you know, some people have a problem with it, you know. I never know that. So rejection after rejection, and me start bleach my face, me start bleach my skin now, and me start to say, yeah, and when me go down the road, them I say browning. But even though them I say browning, it never feel good to me though, you know. Because something inside of me, I feel that inauthentic self did yearn for my authentic self. So when them I say browning, I still don't really like it, even though I kind of like so the fact that I get attention. Some kind of self-esteem issue, right? So you know, so when me just go in our relationship, you see this man when me like. So when me and the man have a talk, you meet to the man now. You know, so I feel say you not go want me, remember you know. But don't it ears and nobody not go want me. That's how me interpret it based on what the teacher said. So you know what happened? The man they want me for true. Because I self-sabotage. Because I when me did hear back then. So you see my self-esteem crush, it gone straight down with something. Then bang around go come again and next rock bottom. The yard I call Bundong Yard, my house where I live in a Bundong. So you know, so the professional Bundong Yard fit me in Bundong Yard. So my house burned down. So when my house burned down now, me go down to my father. Walk go down there because I was very depressed. So when I go down there, I'm a reach on yard, he's never there. Him there working. His wife was there. And she said, Simone, why you come down here so early in the morning? And then I say, you know, so my house burned down. Then she turned and said, if disaster never take you, you wouldn't come. I go in a one coma, like in my mind, and I just shake my head and go away. So anyway, I say when my father here now, he might go stand up for me and pick up for me. So me tell my mother get mad and start cuss because she in a place like she aggressive, you know. So she start cuss and she see niece and she tell him niece everything what happened. And then him go tell her. So anyway, we get a phone call and the wife apologize and say she's sorry. I mean, accept the apology because she said never really that way that she mean. She said a long time she never see me. So she said if that never happened, who would come? Here him in her background now, the father him. So I want to that if she says so she done says already. I don't know not about me. Remember my house burned down. I don't live now when I'm homeless. And I trace me off. So self-esteem gone again. Me I say the man don't like me because not even my own father like me. So I start angry, I start get bitter. So I go down in a depression. I start go asylum.
But hold on, before you go to that, you had another issue that also affected your self-esteem. An issue where a lot of us as children, we have because we have it. But more you tell them, what was that issue?
Okay, so growing up in the inner city, I stop wet bed. I was calling him Renky because I stop wet bed when I'm 11 years old. So me earned the name Renky because of that. Yes, no, I see what's up. I earned the name Renky. So that is the next self-esteem issue. So one day I go to one party and even when I stop wet the bed, them still call me Renky. Yeah, so when my house burned down and my mother moved in our house, so one bed dead and my sister was a little baby, so my sister wet the bed. So them have to say a Renky wet the bed. That I mean, you know, them time them don't wait it long time. So I go to one party, and when I went to the party, the selector beat me up. Big up Slim Shady, because them time I need slim. Big up Slim Shady and thing, and he like me. Then after that, me hear him say, big up Renky. A girl will live in my yard, go to him and tell him say, to big up Renky. I start ball, I feel it. My mother not really ball and my mother ball because it was so embarrassing because and then bust out a laugh. Everybody in the dance bust out a laugh. So it's like my head start raise big, my head start swell. So I say, watch you now again now. So wait, so I go down in a depression. I start smoke cigarette. I start smoke weed. I start go party. I just never care no more. I remember one time when Smirnoff Ice just come in, I drink about a case of Smirnoff Ice. And when I drink the Smirnoff Ice, I drunk. And I just start cussing and thing. And a girl was beside me named Stacy. And she was like, tell me what you want, tell me. And I start to tell her some things as it relates to my father. So when I get sober, she said to me, say, you know, say this is the way you did I say, and that's the way you never did I say. And all of them, something here. So going through that process now, still have low self-esteem, and me I'm mad over the man who don't want me because me have low self-esteem issue. The man that called me for 1 month, I guess in sense me insecurity, I'm a clinginess and so forth. But I'm going to tell you how me did authentically naive. You know, say people, man. Me not have no self-esteem to tell me I'm mad over somebody that wasn't my man. But me not even know. Me just want to talk to a man. You understand what I'm saying? Of course, Kimberly, the tongue is very powerful. It was the tongue me use because guess what? Them tell me these things and I believe, so I start repeating with the tongue. So anyway, I start with another one. I and bleach my skin until I get chicken pox. A real kid and chicken pox. I'm going to tell you this. Bleaching cream and chicken pox don't agree. So you know, so me end up look like Skull Dog. Because the cream and the bleaching, the disease and the chicken pox and the bleaching cream never connect at all. And that was divine intervention because that was the day when me looking at my face and see how me look. Me decide to never stop bleach now. Because the truth is me couldn't maintain it, and if me stop bleach, me I come back black. So that's why I just stay black. So I take back my power. For some reason, me used to pray, me used to cry. And till me just get mad one day and decide, so yeah, me I take back my power. So I start go to class. And I start going on a nice, clean face now and start now. I start to realize that when now pass, me hear some Rastaman depan. This was 2002, you know. 2002, me hear a Rastaman depan. Oh, that queen, I'll empress and thing. So I say, oh, me a queen. Oh, me a queen. You know them the queen, I never hear nobody call me queen yet. Because queen when me say, as some people with them ear long so and them have certain complexion and thing and them have wear crown from them head and them a Miss Universe and them travel all around the world. The only world me didn't know was down in a Almontown world and I get to in the yard. Yes, dear man, Skull Dog. You know, it's a ghetto term in the ghetto. You ever go down there and see some dog and them have a mange? Yes, that's so me look for true my face. When I say is that my face, me just I tell you, exaggerate for sure you say the cream the skin have some something upon it. Until it's them and chicken pox, me still have two little spot down a bottom, you down my foot just from the chicken pox. So the bleaching cream I eat, the side effects the turbo, so them couldn't mesh. So me just get mad. Come here and say, look what me I do myself. It's like somebody just go down and start ball and start wipe my eyes. And I say, look what me I do myself. And also I stay, God never make me so. And I decide to show, I step out in a nice clean complexion. So anyway, and then I start work at one store and one song come in named African Queen. You are my me play it every day. It was my anthem for my ringtone, for everything, just to build back my self-confidence and put it back and I remind myself so I'm a queen. So I say, all right, my name Queen Simone, them time the Instagram they come out yet, you know, where them I say queen this and queen that, you know. And from them time they I call myself queen. So every time I say queen, it's like I go back in on myself and say, Lord God, I'm afraid to tell people say my name Queen Simone, and it's like the fear start come back in on me now, you know. Then I say, no, but wait, me I go research some people who never get crowned we call themselves queen. So I say, no, but like Queen and Freak, I wonder how she named Queen. I realize that she start, you know, it was her blackness and the history and all of these things. So then now I go back again and I say, oh, Queen Latifah. And when I listen to her story, she say her mother said every woman is a queen. So I say, oh, my name Queen Simone. So the first time I established the name, I went going to one bank in 2005. And I tell the man, say my name Queen Simone. So the man, yeah, there's a queen living in Jamaica. I said, yes, sir. So you mean in my mind, I wonder what is now. So when I didn't know, I build back my confidence. I said, let me ask you a question. Do you know that you are a king? He said to me, well, so I said, oh, that's why you can't call me queen. Because you don't see yourself as a king. So you couldn't call me a queen. Let me tell you this. You is a king and me is a queen. Remember that? I'm a walk out leaving. So you see it? People oftentimes impose them insecurity on you.
True.
He never called himself king because when him see as queen, this black girl that come in now in a bank in a flip-flop slippers, no one normal regular clothes. I say she a queen. And that is not what him say on the TV. Him never see queen. So I start calling myself queen and I go teach the PVAC class and the teacher put Queen Simone on the certificate and everything start manifesting up and coming, you know, the queen and all them look something there. I'm not afraid to say it. Because me I say I never look like no queen. And then somebody that's coming in my head and say, yeah, hear me? Me wear a spiritual crown and my crown can't expire. Nobody can take off my crown and tell me say I'm queen for 2000, queen for 2001. My crown can't expire because from me, born from a king, which is God, that qualify me to be a queen. I don't care when nobody wants to say me a queen. I mean a response. I see for me, say, sir, people just start say queen without me telling them so my name queen. I'm saying this to say it is the enemy's job to rob you of you. You're done born good already. We're born good as enough for rob you. And the enemy can mean the enemy inside, the enemy can mean society. Because society plays some unrealistic values on us for we to suffocate with authenticity. With freedom definition of what beauty should look like. How you should talk, how you should sound. Can you hear what she said? She think me the dance because I speak patois. You understand what I mean? Society make it look like say, if you speak a certain way, that means say you're bright, you're intelligent, and you know, if you don't look a certain way, so me stop work with where society stay and start work with your God tell me. So when the divine intervention step in, and say, girl, you're the authentic queen. I'm gonna put you through all of them something here. I'm make you make all of them mistake here because I turn you in the authentic queen and the authentic spiritual speaker that you're supposed to be in the first place. So me that forgot you that. The man did have to use me. And he made have to do all of them something I never want me. So you may graduate and find yourself a king. Why? That's why I said to Janelle, I said, him teach your man sense. That man teach me, say, I'm not for like people, man, I'm for find my own man, I'm not for ball over people who don't want me. Him teach me that. The girl now, when he tell me, say, if me did better looking, if me did life, give me better looking, me say a couple years back. Janelle like, Dara, guess what? You want walk one pretty girl? So I'm like, I say, wait, does she did 7 years look good? So I say, me there, you want Then when I look on she well bleach out. So I say, oh, and you never like yourself. So that's why you impose that on me. You know? So but then I was authentically naive. I was very naive. So me never did know say people impose them insecurity on you. Dara, did you know that people can lack your can envy of your confidence? Yeah. They can have more than you where physically. But confidence, because that's something you cannot buy.
Yeah.
So anybody on here going through low self-esteem, all of them things there, you lose your self-esteem. Because as I said before, we have a lot of loss, or we have a lot of rock bottom. My rock bottom was when me lose my self-esteem. See it? I don't have no makeup. See it here? I'm a nice clean skin. I trade in, the daddy know that for shea butter. See it here? No bleaching. The only thing that's on my head, I fall here, they're on my head. But guess what? It is my choice. It's not somebody tell me, so me must go fling it on. At any time, me can fling this off. I've been wearing this look for 8 years now. 8 years now. And all of that, when I go through, I realize, say, as I said before, every disappointment was a direct indication session for my appointment. My appointment with who? My appointment with God and my appointment with my purpose.
Yeah.
Because it turned me into who I am right now. If that never happened, it would have sense if all of that never happened. So that's why I celebrate my mistakes. And that is my mantra. Because mistake is an acronym for me, Dara. What I'm telling you what mistake mean? It means march into self-awareness through authentic, knowledgeable experiences. It's an acronym for me. The M is for march into self-awareness through authentic, knowledgeable experiences. That's what mistake mean to me. And if you don't want to, you can take that, write it on the wall, and look every time I'm gonna feel like we're gonna make a mistake. Every time I'm gonna feel like say, when they deal with one man and them never want you. So what? That man did that teach you to have nonsense. So what? Everybody will criticize you, everybody will judge you, everybody will talk bad things about you. God use them to help for more your character. Every little depression where we are going through right now, we're going to bury the whole of them right now. I know you still in your mood of getting over your loss, but I know how loss feel closely. Because it was last year, I had a miscarriage. 4 months. I carry my baby. And just out of the blues, I have a miscarriage and then come out right from my daughter bed. Very depressed. It happened March the 4th. June the 4th. Sorry, I don't know why I said March the 4th.
No,
June the 4th it
that's the
happened.
day my brother died. So, well.
Sorry, yeah. June the 4th, right, June the 5th, sorry, June the 5th it happened. And then July the 27th, while I was going for my daughter from gymnastics, and I was stopped by a fan down one taxi. And going on the taxis, a gunpoint that on my face as a robbery. Remember, I'm not healed from the loss of my son yet. I mean, I have to go through that again. Go through that pain again. Lose the money, lose all of that. But you see, but get to understand, say, if I'm gonna lose you, you haven't lost anything.
Thank you,
because you can always give back.
Thank you, Damien, for putting that up. Yeah, Queen.
Yeah. We haven't lost anything from we have ourselves. So I got through all of that and I'm still here now. I'm going to learn a lot from all of the experiences what happened, everything what happened, every loss, every little thing I learn from. I'm want to big up all of the people that did use me, all of the people that did hurt me, and we you should too. Because they played a role. I don't see them as a bad person again. I don't see them as a devil again become overcome obstacles by being resilient. Understanding it from a spiritual perspective and know that they played a part in my development right now. So I have to big up all of them people there, Dara.
Yeah.
I'm want all I want upon the life to do the same thing. Yes, march into self-awareness through authentic, knowledgeable experiences. That is where mistake is. To me, thank you, Damien. That's it. You just put up that for your something. That is what it means. So each time you look on that and you make a mistake, you talk to a man and him don't want you. You know? You go through some things and people doubt you. People put you down because you're not, let's say, living up to them expectation. Just know, say, any mistake where you make, you were marching into yourself through authentic, knowledgeable experiences.
Queen, when I did the question, when I threw out the question about, what has been your rock bottom moment and how you got over it, you saw some of the responses, right?
Yes.
A lot of people, never know, say, so many persons going through their different types of, hurt, whatever. A lot of it had to do with the death of a loved one or something like that. How can you, when you can say to them to kind of, you can't help it because the person already died. But let's talk about how we can help them now to go through the healing part of it.
All right. I lost my grandmother when I was 10. I feel like I did love my grandmother more than how me love my mother. And when my grandmother died, I feel like a part of me went too. As I said, I was 10, 11. So probably never have that great impact. Like say, like she grew up more with me and stuff like that. But I did really love my grandmother. And they say, in order to heal, sometimes we have to just look at it like, say, maybe there's some blessing in this. Maybe some blessing in this. And not to be like, be cold and nothing. But maybe there's something in this. Something in this for me. And you have to just ask. Because listen, you have to ask yourself that question. Yeah. Is either I'm going to kill off myself, I'm going to become suicidal, or I'm going to get back into myself and just know, say, loss is a part of life. Like when me lose my son, that's when me did ask myself. Am I going to go in a depression for how long? Or am I going to use this to make an impact on the world? What's the choice? And everything is just, you have to just choose where you want to be in a situation. But the healing process starts with crying too. Nothing wrong if you bawl. Bawl, all you want. Heal it. Help to heal. Go outside and come out of the house. Talk to people. Watch some comedy. Just find something where you feel will suit you. I'm going to tell you, it's a pain where you probably never, ever get over. But we just have to pray and just ask God to guide me. Guide me in it. Because let's say you're going after a goal and you're trying to achieve something in life. And I remember this quote that said, success in life comes when failure, loss, and obstacle only act as motivation. And when I lose my son, All I thought about was my goal. All I thought about was, you know what, I'm here for your purpose. I'm going to serve the world. I'm going to use the same story here and help to impact the world. If a woman going out there and she have a miscarriage, me know how it feel. Me been there. Me know how that's something they feel. Because me see the little boy, he came out and I see him in human form, dead. Half of him was blue. And I mean, I have to shut my eye and just pretend like it don't happen. Even though, sometimes when I go inside of the bathroom, I used to live at the place that I don't live there again. When me used to live there when I go, me used to feel like the fear, you know, like the fear of going in there thinking that something like this is going to happen again. Why, God? Why? Why did this happen? Why you have to take away my son? Why? I have a daughter and me want to give her the son. Why? And it's like me that hear a spirit inside of me say, the same thing when we just say a while ago, say every disappointment was the direct indication session for my appointment. My appointment for what? My purpose. Because I was going after my goals when I got pregnant. So God put me through all of that. And then if me never have goal, I probably would have. You understand what I mean? Yeah. Sometime in loss is the opportunity and the time to do some reflection and see how best we can use our experiences them to touch somebody else's life. And it will work because each time you talk about the story, trust me, we feel better. As Janela was saying, when you talk about it. Yes, and when you talk about it. So that's what me that tell people. So listen, you go for your goals, you go for your dream, and your loss, just remember, say success comes when failure, loss, obstacles, all of them something that just act as motivation.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people going through depression. A whole heap of people. Never know that this. I mean, you know, so depression is that it's real, you know.
Yeah.
But you find a lot of people going through depression for whatever reason. Maybe some person, you know, COVID-19 or the
lost a job,
loneliness because it doesn't allow you to be around people as you would want to. How them can deal with this?
If you're going through depression, well, when I used to go to depression back then, I used to do the smoking and the something, but I stopped. And as I said, the loneliness and stuff, as I said, just find some people, some real people who will encourage your people, where they're on your way about help push you because we all need each other. You have to just find a support system, a friend where you can call and you're not talk and she can help you. At that time, sometimes being locked away can make you go down in a worse depression. Mm-hmm. Sometimes being locked away, you up in a one corner, bad. But you have to have a good support system. You have to go out there and meet people and talk to people. Because if me never have that, like say somebody when we could have call and talk to and somebody can lend a helping and have encouraging words and support, why I don't know how I would have cope with it. You understand what I'm saying? So in a them time they can find a support system. You see like how Janela said you were a rock. You were there for her. All a support system is very, very, very important to have. So get some people and talk to them and have them because it can make it go into depression. Some people will probably go be like suicidal and all of them things. But just find somebody, find something because one of the things when I was going through depression, I remember when I was exercising, I'm here, Les Brown. Come on, I never know who Les Brown was. I'm hear him. And let me tell you something, it did help me to get over my something. Just the word where him say. That word where him say. So get some support system. Call somebody. Even reach out to a stranger. Because sometimes I don't really want to tell certain people your business and say anything. Because you're afraid of them tell. Go to a stranger and talk to them and reason with them and see. But just get some help. Some word of encouragement. As I use Les Brown, you can go, you can listen to some music, not sad music. Just, you know, just find somebody who will be there for you. Make sense?
Makes sense. Makes sense because a lot of times we internalize things and it's the internalizing that we do that you know it doesn't allow us to get better, to you know, address the situation and move on. So that's a big part. Queen, do you do like and you're a spiritual speaker? If somebody is interested in, because I know, I mean, Manju always send me your message that you send out on a Monday night. a Monday night, how do you offer that service to persons, persons who may just need somebody to talk to, as you say?
All right, I can give you my contact number. I can put out my number out here. That I do the Monday night WhatsApp thing that that Manju sent. It is 876-533. What my number go again? 876-533-2402. So 876-533-2402. And if you want to find me, like send me a DM, you can come on Instagram, Authentic Queen Simone. You can just shoot me a DM and you can give me a number and then I will add you to that group. Because I have some of them on here, some of the people that will listen to my Monday night audio, they are here. Thank you all. I want to come soon. I see Trisha, I see Kwesian, I see Anisha, all of these people are here. So they are like a testimony to say I did all of that. And some of them reach out to me and tell me how me impact them with my word. Because I have specific topics and based on that topic, we will talk about that. So them can just hook me up at 533-2402 or shoot me a DM at Authentic Queen Simone and then we will talk.
So Queen, you say you might be at rock bottom, but you don't have to go under. You can dig yourself. No. You can go to the point where you can stand back up because you have been there. You have been through it.
With my self-esteem. So it's like, baby, back in the day, I would have want the light for me. I would have a makeup, I just try to make everything look like it perfect also. Now, I just come on bed, wash my face, I just have a little regular mask, I'm going to cross over, collect 2 fish. And then I just come on the live. And then I say, I come as me, my raw, authentic self. So this situation I make right now is not about what people say anymore. I am no longer caught up in what others perceive me to be. Or I'm in a business, if you want, I'm more loud, I'm a chat part, I'm in a business where you want to access. I just know say, when I did ban, God did want me to ban. That's so, because I have a purpose. Who to tell? Maybe some people are going to like after Patwa talking now, them are going to feel confident in saying it, and them not worry about that. That I want people are going to say I'm brawling or whatever, because everybody's story touches different aspect of other people's life, So I no longer care what people say about me again. I just do me and just be the authentic queen. Where God did send me for me. I mean, I was wow, I'm a spiritual crown, and me and God start reasoning. That's what I said? Yeah.
I like it. I like it, Queen. Thank you so much, Queen Simone. I mean, it was a pleasure having you on. I hope that you somehow you have impacted somebody on the life tonight. Help somebody to get out of a particular situation that they're going through. Because sometimes even the same thing about self-esteem. But we have the whole self-esteem issue. You're trying to be what society think you should
wants you to be.
Yeah, instead of being your truth. You're
so attached. Right, people is so attached to the outer things, like the big title, the big workplace, the materialistic thing. But without those things, who are you? If that is not in the picture, let's say all of that get taken up, how you will deal with that situation there? You understand? You will bought me up from bus. You will see me in a half price. I buy something for half price. Remember the store name half price?
Yeah.
You will see me in a store and I go over the sale rack. And I don't care who is looking. Because when you see me in a wealth magazine, years old, I buy my wealth. Remember, somebody go buy the sale clothes then. But they go in a PLA shoe store when they have BOGO. And my BOGO go up Dara. I ask, Trisha can tell you, Trisha is on here, she can testify that. I just go to somebody in the line. And I say, you can pay with me, please. 2 shoes, I go for buying about my band, then I go over to the next PLS. And I did the same thing. Because when the sale done, it will go up to the high price. Yeah. Me no business when nobody wants to say. I am very unapologetic when it comes on to me being myself. Because I just get tired. I just get tired of all this thing. What is for? I know me myself. So what all of them suck me here for? When I get beaten for be black and for teeth, white and gum black and chat pot. What am I for? God put me there so because he want me to come out here, come impact the world. You understand? So I say, what all of this for? What do you want my excitement for? You light skin, me dark skin. What we are human beings, we can love each other. What wrong with that? You fat, me skinny. You mager, you bony, you medium size, you thick, you thin. What wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. Everybody born from different people, different gene, different genetics. So it's all big commotion where it's like it's one set of people alone are human. We are all human. We all go through stuff. You see what the bag of excitement for? And listen, society is a man, you know, a human being, a society. So why me must listen to what society say? So I started believing myself, Dara. Me believing in myself more than me believing in a Google search.
But you have
How
to.
a man put this.
But you have
Yeah,
to.
me believing in myself. Anything when me want me go to God and ask him. Me not run up on Google for everything. Because Google out all kind of things and then 5 years later come back and say, based on new research, it is said, you know why you don't know, you know where God tell me, say me beautiful, him show me, say me the authentic queen, and whatever you want, tell me our queen for look and our queen for dress, you can't tell me that me I wear me wear because nobody now make me get no contour for wear shoes where to it look good, me I go wear it. Nobody now make me get no strokes in my calf. Because me I try to impress, and nobody now make me wear no tight up clothes where me cannot breathe just for impress people and just for the the trend and the fashion. My cousin don't like my ear. Every minute she calls Simone, when me dey on the live, when me dey on the video call with her. You can't hurry up and take out that ear there and do your ear so. Me say you see when me ready to take it out, me take it out. You see if me I talk and you don't like it, lock your eye. Because me become and me just get fed up. Me just get tired. Me buy this bleaching cream and rub my face and so what all of that for? Just because me want to fit in with imperfect people who use style it like me. I just everything there. So I start to everybody as human. So it's like how you back then that probably get intimidated and don't want company life because you're a journalist. But I know that you're a human. Cause like me, you cry. Like me, you style it. Like me, you have days when you take off your glasses and your face look mash up like a one and your one. Like me, you walk, you cough, you sneeze. And like me, whenever I say you fart, you do everything. So I start to see as human because guess what? You can always change your title. This year you can be a journalist. The next year you can be a marketer. But who you are still remains the same. Because these are every single one in a Jamaica, these are every single one in Argentina. Me put on Gucci today. It still don't mean some change. Because I take it off and put on a back market suit. I am still the authentic queen. That's what I'm interested in. When I go out, I don't ask nobody where them do. Me ask them where them name and who them is. That's what I'm interested in. Tyco don't do me, not no more. Because me not caught up in that again. So me not care.
Yes, Queen. I like it. No, I like it. I mean, I'm so happy that you agreed to come on the live tonight. Me know your move. So I mean, you have so many really profound things to say, and you know, people have to just see it, and it's really about being in touch with you, being in touch with self, loving self, and that will help with everything else. Queen, thank you so much. Just tell them again how them can get you, because I'm sure people might want to reach out to you. People might want to talk.
All right, you can.
By the way, you still do you do talks with like students and all of them something like that?
Yes, I still do it because it was the other day I went to a graduation by Events by Jar. At Events by Jar, they invited me last week Saturday to speak at their graduation ceremony to their graduating class. Sometimes I remember I went to I speak to like kids, small kids, because you know you have to catch them when they're smart, teaching them how to love themselves, and if nobody said them don't, and if no teacher said them don't, and if them don't get, you know, all right, you know, them spelling work and so forth. Because some of these things start from school. This perfection thing starts, you know. You realize that the pity them will get anything, if them get something wrong, all of a sudden you're done. So you know that self-esteem issue there? It's like say you have to get everything right. You get one wrong, you get a lick. You get lick for be human, to make mistakes. And you know that teacher don't know everything. We are beat. So kids get beat from your liquor. I remember one time I do a maths and I get all wrong. 0 out of 50 and a girl come and say, don't spot girl or whatever. I did feel bad when she say, but it was some simple mistakes when I make. Somebody afraid to make mistake. You want the dot on the eye. You want to cross the T. So perfect. It will give you depression. It will make you have anxiety problem when you try to be perfect. Yeah. You all of a sudden you turn down because you are human. You make one mistake. You don't go say it. That's why I'm talking about, and that's why I'm so passionate about it, because I just feel enough of we now be human. That's why a lot of us afraid to even go outside go talk with pain. Because we go talk with pain and we go tell people with business. I'm to that little girl, I want to see you. Watch your man left for people are afraid because them same people that we are talking of, them go through things too, you know. Yeah. But them want to condemn you for the things them. And when it start manifesting a for them life, them gonna hide. That's how them they treat you. So people afraid to be human. Don't be afraid to be human. Nothing wrong with that. Mary Magdalene was a prostitute and Jesus still got the aisle for the anointing feet. So take your mistake, which are the anointed aisle, and go anoint your purpose and go anoint your soul, because Jesus not condemn you. God not condemn me. So I care less when nobody wants to say.
Remind me how we can get in touch with you again.
533-2402 and Authentic Queen Simone on Instagram.
Queen
They
Simone.
shoot me a DM.
Big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining the
Thanks.
live. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Take care.
You just save the live and send it to me.
Yeah, of course. Of course. All right then.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up.